ready to kick it off. And off we go from Minneapolis. Here, oh no, right at the start, he loses the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. What a brutal way to start the game. You're thinking of getting the ball, getting your script, running your plays. Instead, Greg, it is a fumble lost on the opening kickoff.
It's just absolutely the most disastrous beginning of a game you could possibly dream up. And what you do now, Mike, is not only does the other team get the ball, you send your defense out there early in this game and force them to have to defend a short field right away.
Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And it'll be second down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Quick throw here is complete. And the Giants are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Here's a run. And he's going to go backwards on that one. They take him down back at the 6-yard line.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
And he's going to be taken down back at the 20-yard line. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts.
It's hard to imagine where this offense found themselves just 2 plays earlier. Now after suffering 2 sacks, this third and goal looks a heck of a lot different than it did not too long ago.
Throwing here on 3rd and goal. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Giants. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. Fairbairn good on the point after. And the Giants will take a 7-0 lead. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. So they come to the line for first down and 10. First carry now for the former Badger, Jonathan Taylor. He'll get this ahead for about 3. Tyler Newman is there for the stop. Second and 7. From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver, and
that's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Bobby Okereke.
Well, that's the fast start they talked about all week, Mike. You come out, you take the immediate lead with your opening drive. Your defense goes out there, they force a turnover early. All these plays allow you to just keep stacking momentum early in this ball game. This game is far from over, but anytime you get out to a start like this, it is a lot harder for your opponent to battle back.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. He'll manage to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry. Jeff Okudah, former 3rd overall pick in the draft, there on the tackle. They face second down and 7. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. They can still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
He is in. Touchdown, New York. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Fairbairn able to add the extra point, and the Giants will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll go play action here with McCarthy. He'll get this over the middle to Jefferson. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Working out of the shotgun. It is under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sit-and duck for this pass rush.
To the air on 3rd down is McCarthy. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down. They'll run for it. It's Taylor. And he's going to pick up the Vikings' 1st down. They managed to convert. That'll keep the drive alive. From the gun, here's McCarthy. That one into the hands of Jefferson. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the 4th quarter.
They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. Oh, that's one where he just needs to unload it, but he did not. It'll go down as a sack and a big loss of yards.
I understand what he's trying to do, Mike. He's thinking, can I extend this play? Can I get out of the pocket and buy some time for my receivers? But on these early downs, that's a ball that just needs to be thrown away.
Now a timeout. Giants, that is their 2nd. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? They'll try again after the penalty. 2nd and 15. Setting up to throw is McCarthy. Quick throw, taken in. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
McCarthy from the gun here on 3rd down. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson. And it's going to bring up 4th down. Jason Sanders on to try the field goal. It'll be a 35-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Vikings get their first points of the game. They trail 14-3. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard mark. Here's 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. He works free, right side. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Back to throw. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this is one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
He's going to look downfield once again. And the Vikings will take over here just past the 30. On 1st down, they'll start with Taylor. And he'll get about 5. So after 1, it's the Giants leading this one early. More from the Twin Cities in a moment. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll run a draw now with Taylor. And he'll manage to work this forward to the 37. That's Bobby Okereke there for the stop. Here's a 3rd down and 4. A tight end in motion now. They'll try and throw it with McCarthy. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And it's recovered by one of his teammates. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. To throw is McCarthy. Here's a ball thrown deep right sideline. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. One of the Giants has it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, But before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards, and that leads to third down. Now a short one caught by the tight end, Johnson. No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down. They will indeed go as they look to throw. Room to maneuver at the 35. And he will go all the way. Jalen Hyatt, touchdown, New York. Fairbairn to add the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Giants move out to a 21-3 advantage. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. This one taken at the 7. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. He's going to air this one out looking for Dotson.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. He's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Looking middle of the field, it's complete. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Play action now. It's McCarthy. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Giants are going to get the football at their own 40.
I would love to see his weapons do a better job, Mike, especially in the middle of the field, getting open in these zones. I just feel like there's been tight coverage, a lot of little windows to throw through, and yes, anytime you turn the ball over, it's on the quarterback, but the rest of this supporting unit, better job helping.
So that challenge, a successful one. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Still going inside the 20. And he's got another one. Jalen Hyatt. Touchdown, New York. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
This will be returned from the 6. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. They're going to motion the tight end over here. On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
Well, it's been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss. Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and They've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down. Like, living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for fourth down. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs.
You know, Mike, you could almost just look down in the huddle, and the players are looking at the sideline like, Coach, isn't the punt team going to come out? And the coach was having none of it. He says, no, you're staying on the field. We're being aggressive all day long, and we're going to go pick up.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Giants. His second touchdown of this first half. Fairbairn good on the point after. And the Giants stretch things out even further. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. First and 10. Throwing now, it's McCarthy. Oh, he's going to find his running back downfield. And he's out of bounds inside the 30. A big play for Minnesota. It covers 51 yards. They go 3 tight ends here on first and 10. Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. That one, oh, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be second down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
They'll come up to third and 3. From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. In trouble, and down he goes. The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down. Doxson, the man in motion. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll have more from Minneapolis after this. The offense not coming off the field, and here's fourth down. They'll go. Here's McCarthy. And he's going to be hit and taken down. They got him with a big-time rush, and it will lead to a turnover on downs.
So as an offensive coordinator, you have to have answers for what the defense throws at you. And in this case, your quarterback is sitting back there. He has nowhere to go with the ball on fourth down. He ends up taking the sack, and now your drive is over.
12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And That's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
Now a give up the middle. 3rd and 9. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's into the end zone yet again. Jalen Hyatt. Touchdown, New York. 3 touchdowns for him now in this one. And he's up to 10 on the year. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. And the quarterback scrambling, maneuvers his way back to the line of scrimmage, but that's all he can get out of that one. And McCarthy's going to get down and pick up the first down. Good, smart play with the slide by J.J. He'll drop to throw. The open receiver is Dotson. Nice gain on first down, but the penalty flags come in. And the question now, will the play stand? From the gun, here's McCarthy. Looking for Jefferson deep downfield. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. McCarthy. He'll take a shot here. Back of the end zone. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. All right, Coach. Thank you. 2 very different halftime speeches by these head coaches, that's for sure, as we get set for half number 2. Short kick taken at the 17. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Here's a run to begin this 3rd quarter. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. They'll stick with him again. And he is planted. Backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
3rd and long. They'll try to get this one on the ground. The Giants sending out their punter. We'll take this in back at the 16. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Kayvon Thibodeau, former 5th overall pick, in there to drop him. McCarthy to the air on 2nd down. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Now McCarthy. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. So the drive ends, and on comes Jordan Stout to kick it away. As this drive quickly stalled out, so he's on to punch it away. It's a short kick. Fair catch is called for, and they're going to be in business with a short field to work. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. He's going to look for the home run ball. And he will score. Touchdown, New York. Now Fairbairn for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Giants add on to their already sizable lead. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. From the 6, here comes a return. Yeah! And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And this is taken in by the defense. Well, he certainly turned that into something on the move. Downfield, looked like he was gaining yards, but then loses control, and the defense comes up with a turnover.
Early on, Mike, it looked like it was going to be a really good play by the quarterback, turning to his legs, getting some pretty good yardage with his feet. But then he failed to not only protect himself, but mostly protect the ball. Defense is able to put a hit on him, jar the ball loose, and now they'll take over after the big takeaway.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. They'll look to throw. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up 4th down. Oh, not the greatest punt there. This is going to hit and go out of bounds. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. They'll go play action here with McCarthy. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Now it's Taylor. And he will not be able to get free. Picking up only a yard. Now it's 3rd down. McCarthy from the gun here on 3rd down. Taking off, he'll try to get there. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs.
Anytime the quarterback has the ability to extend the play with his legs, it just puts so much pressure on the defense. Here you are thinking you have all the routes manned up, there's nowhere to go with the ball, and next thing you know, he breaks the pocket, and he's able to pick up the first down.
He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. A couple of first downs, and the football's out to the 48-yard line as they come up 1st and 10. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. This one is caught by Dodson. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A run with Taylor. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. They go right back to Taylor. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down. Now, someone up front moves early. Can't continue to make these mistakes if you're trying to mount a big comeback. So a much more difficult scenario now. It is 3rd and 10. To throw, it's McCarthy. And he's into a slide to avoid the contact. Does so successfully, and it's a 1st down. Here's McCarthy. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel in. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable.
And he's in. Touchdown, Minnesota. Now, a 2-point conversion attempt coming. To throw is McCarthy. And the pressure will get to him. He goes down. There is a flag there on the play. I think that's going to be holding on the offense. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Short kick taken just inside the 20. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. They'll begin here on the ground. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
And that is incomplete. They try to sneak a deep ball in there to wrap up the quarter, but time has expired, and the 3rd has come to an end. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. Third and long. Running from the pistol with Abonaconda. And a nice run there. He'll get 8 to the 28-yard line.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. Here's 1st and 10. Setting up to throw is McCarthy. He'll get that one to Taylor, complete. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. On 1st down, here's McCarthy. It's a gain of 16, and it's 2 nice plays to begin this drive. On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
Throwing on 2nd down is McCarthy. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. One of his teammates is there to pick it up.
Sometimes these games in the NFL, Mike, they get decided by simply how the ball bounces. I mean, how often do we see a quarterback in the pocket get strip sack, and that ball ends up going the other direction? Fortunately for them, they can regroup, get back in the huddle, and live another day. Ball falls into the hands of his own guy, and they'll see if they can dodge this bullet.
He'll try and get there on the ground. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down.
And that's a pretty good effort here on 3rd and long. He had nowhere to go down the field. The defense is playing real soft. He pulls it down and did all he could, but he's still going to end up being short of the 1st down.
The offense staying out there for this 4th down. On 4th down, here's McCarthy. And that is not going to work. Incomplete, and they turn it over on downs.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it. You know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
On the ground, it's Abanaconda. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. Now a give, but here comes the reverse. And he's not going to get away. They'll knock him back to his own territory. They get him on the other side of midfield.
This is a play we've seen this offense have success with in the past, but here you have to wonder if they maybe tipped their hand a bit because that one went nowhere.
3rd down and 9. Here's Abanaconda. The Giants sending out their punter, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll motion a tight end right. They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
On play action, here's McCarthy. He's going to air this one out, looking for Dotson. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
A run here with Abanaconda. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Two minutes remain in the 4th quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Second down and 8. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Finding room to the 20. And he won't quite get to the end zone, but they're going to be set up at the 2-yard line.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice...
He slams it in there, and he is in. Israel Abanaconda. Touchdown, Giants. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's...
Oh, and now look at this. It's a fake. He's going to run it, and he is out of bounds, and really a head-scratcher there. They try the fake on the extra point, and they get nothing to show for it. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. A safe kick taken at the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll run out of the gun. It's Taylor. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Throwing now, it's McCarthy. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
To the air on 3rd down is McCarthy. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. 1st and 10 now from the 36. Victory formation, defense powerless to stop. And that should just about do it. So